Hi, I'm Grandma Judy. I'm 78 years old and I'm having a great life, and I hope you are too. And part of that is that I stay very busy. I don't just sit in front of a television set and wait for something else to entertain me. I entertain myself. So, right now, I'm planning a vacation to Arizona. I live in Washington State and thinking maybe about moving to Arizona where I won't have so much snow and ice to deal with. But not too sure about that either. But I'm thinking wouldn't hurt anything to take a couple of weeks and go and explore, go to the Grand Canyon and Sedona and just have a lot of fun. So that's one of the things I'm doing right now. Another thing I do every day pretty well is I make wire wrap jewelry. Now I use semi-precious stones, beads, silver wire, uh, kind of an imitation silver wire sometimes, and copper wire, all different sizes, everything from a 16 to a 26 gauge. Now, this little one I put together last night while I was watching TV. Came out okay, I think. It's a little crooked. I'm going to have to straighten it out some. And I'm thinking this has kind of an angel look to it. I think I need to figure out how to put some wings on this kind of shape. We'll have to see. This one with the silver wire, a little bit of weaving on it. Again, fun little piece. This is just a little bit bigger stone. And I go to all kinds of rock shows and things, and I pick up, if a stone appeals to me, I just pick it up and add it to my collection so I can add it to my wire wrap. I also like a nice clean back. I don't like things that are all goopy got up, but this has a nice, easy back to it, and a really nice little stone. You see that hanging around your neck. A lot of times I do them into pendants instead of some pendants, some brooches. Depends on what I feel like. Now this little one here is a cute little one. And you'll notice that it's an odd shaped stone. I just liked it. I saw it at a rock show, so I picked it up and bought it. And again, I like the backs on it. I think the back came out nice on it too. But this is just a nice little stone, and I think it came out really cute. But I'll sit down and do sometimes one a day, sometimes two. Very seldom do I not do anything all day on it. This one's got a lot of beadwork on it, along with a little weaving on the bottom. But I turn around and YouTube has so many talented people, just unbelievable. So I go around and I find different techniques that they're using and I incorporate it. Again, this is an odd stone. It is not a nice, even cabochon. And the back came out pretty decent. And uh, that's the test. Will the stone fall out? But staying busy is a real important part of my life, and it should be an important part of yours too. Now, I realize at 78, I can't do everything I did in my 30s and 40s. Another nice little piece. Now, I got more decorative on the back on this. Don't know if I like it or not on the back. We'll have to wait and see. But by staying busy, keeping my hands going, having something to do all the time, looking for new designs, picking up new stones, really helps keep my mind going because I don't know about you, but I'm at this point in my life where I really worry about what's going to happen with my brain and my body. Now, there are things that I do to help myself. One of the things I do is I have upright walker designed for a short woman because I'm only 5 foot tall. And even at 5 foot, most walkers have you all bent over, and that's really hard on your back and your neck. Oh, it drives me crazy. But if I want to go to, say, a nice big rock show that's going to take 5 or 6 hours, a lot of walking, I can take my upright walker and I can go from vendor to vendor, have a lot of fun. If there's somebody there I want to visit with, I can just sit down and have a good visit with them. And it has a pouch on the front that my little Carmen, my little dog, will fit in. So that even makes it easier. But having fun, doing anything that interests you. I don't care if you're into photography, old cars, uh, cooking, doesn't matter. What matters is we keep our minds and our bodies as active as possible as we get older, and people around us have the opportunity to not feel sorry for us. I know, I don't like that at all. I know I'm 78 and I can't get up and run a marathon. I see people that do that and I so admire them. But my back won't let me do that. And even if I work on my back and I get stronger and stuff, and I've tried that, it helps my legs and my arms and my general health. And so I exercise every day, but I'm still never going to get back to 40. I know it's a sad truth, but I stay active. I exercise. I do my little wire wrap jewelry. I have a really good time. I go out with my girlfriends and have a fun time with them. I'm not a big club person, but see nothing wrong with them. If there was a club out in my area that played canasta or pinochle, I'd be right there. But there's not. So, and most of that is because of our winter weather. It's just very hard for people my age to get out and about when there's ice on the ground because slipping and sliding just isn't a good idea anymore. And limiting, well, we're limited in some ways. We're making sure that we're not limiting our lives. Because if we're stuck in a wheelchair or we're stuck in the hospital for 3 months while they try to figure out how to get the therapy for us and get our backs well enough, um, it's not fun. I broke my hand and my wrist. I was in a cast for over 4 months. It was so irritating. I know. And so I had and trying to do wire wrap when I couldn't move my fingers. I'd try to pinch it with this hand and do all my work on the other hand. That was really hard, but I did come out with some really unique looking pieces. We had a small family reunion here about a week ago, and my daughters and granddaughters and great granddaughters went through and picked out pieces of my wire wrap jewelry that they wanted for themselves. And I was really proud to show it off and proud to be able to give it to them. And that way, every time they put it on, they can thank Grandma, great grandma. And that's important because nobody wants to be forgotten. But having fun in your life is so important. Staying busy is important. And being able to stay busy is important. Exercise, not just your body, which is very important, but your mind so that you can do things, have fun, understand what's going on around you. Can't think of what my life would be like if I couldn't just get up and go wherever I wanted to and when I wanted to. And everybody goes, well, you got that big ass walker, Grandma. You're right, I do. Why? Because I want to get up and go whenever I want to. and it makes a huge difference. It fits in the back seat of my car, and I've got a little bitty Mazda. So that works really well because it does it, it's really big and it folds right up. So that's a big help. And it weighs less than 20 pounds, so I can handle that. So that works so well for me. And I want you to come up with ideas that help you to stay active in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Because if you do that, you'll be surprised at how well your health works right along with it. It's really hard to be, oh, I don't know, I'm sick. No, none of that stuff. Fooey on that. No, we want to get up, we want to go, we want to have fun, we want to have friends and family, or do our hobbies, do all the things that we love to do. I like I said, it doesn't because I do wire wrap doesn't mean you should. Maybe you like to fix old cars. Maybe you like to mow grass. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What matters is it's what you enjoy and you have fun with because having fun means your mind, your body, and your spirit are all on track to be happy and live longer and be able to be more independent, which is really important to us old people. I know everybody thought that when I sold my homestead, that I would move into like an assisted living or something so somebody else would do my cooking, my cleaning, and all of that. No, I like to cook and I'm good at it. So, nope, I don't go along with that at all. Now I know where there's cases, maybe where people don't have family and stuff, where that is the best alternative for them. But it's not the best alternative for me. I have plenty of family. And in fact, when I sold my homestead, I moved in with my daughter. And one of the things I did, because she's a real neatnik and, well, I'm a bit of a slob. And so I wanted to be able to leave my wire wrap out so that I could be in the middle of a project, walk away, come back 2 hours or 2 days later and finish it. Um, so what I did was I bought, um, I call it the hobby house, and that it's 16 by 30, insulated with electricity in it. All set up, sheetrocked, all done, has a big loft so I can put oddball stuff that I don't need right away. And that is a big help because that's where I'm sitting right now, is in my hobby house. I can do anything I want in here, and if I'm in the middle of a project, I can leave it. I can pick it up if I want to, whatever I want to do. I do grow a lot of plants in here. I do my aquaponics. I have a little area set up with chairs and stuff so my girlfriends can come over and we can visit and I can serve them lunch. And I just enjoy doing it because I like to be able to get up and go. I like my friends. I like to have my mind occupied. I like having fun because that's what keeps me going. And I hope you'll find that that helps you keep going too. Now, in all of this, we have to remember to be nice. I know it's very important. Being nice to, especially to people that we don't particularly care about, is so important. You see somebody that in the grocery store and they're counting their pennies to buy that loaf of bread and that gallon of milk. Would it hurt us to turn around and give them a couple of bucks so that they can do that? I don't think so. If it was, maybe you're the one counting the pennies. And wouldn't it be nice if somebody behind you said, "Oh, I'll get that for you"? I know. So little. All you have to do is have a nice day. Thank you so much. Open a door for somebody, help somebody put their groceries in the car. Whatever it is that you can do to be nice and make somebody else's day better will also make your day better. So remember, please get up and go with Grandma Judi. Have a great life. Smile, be happy, be kind to others, and keep your mind, your body, and your soul all going strong. I thank you so much. Bye bye from Grandma Judy.